Greetings, Keishlings. Keishram here with my live reaction of Shuumatsu no Valkyrie, Chapter 34. Yeah. We're having like a bit of a brawl in the garden as of the last chapter. Like, even Buddha's going to get in on it, so that's going to be interesting. But yeah, it's like, also people clarified to me what was his name? I'm bad with the names, people. But the guy that has like the checkered scarf, he's also a contestant in Ragnarok. So yeah, and then there's that dude with the big sword. I'm not sure if anyone clarified if he was or not. I don't know who he is. I don't think he had a name drop in the last chapter. So, and they're fighting the seven lucky gods. So plus Loki. So yeah, conflict of interest, and we're still in the garden here, and we got them squaring off. And oh yeah, I forgot Ibisu. I don't remember all their names, but Ibisu was the one that got stabbed in the head by Buddha's sucker stick, and it's like he had a fish gun. Upon rereading, I noticed that. I didn't notice it last time. Okay, a little more close up. We got, really, to be honest, they're a little cut off there on the right side, aren't they? More centered here for our main groups, the human side, I guess you could say, even though they've got Buddha. Yeah. Sasuke's injuries, and that one dude with the big cleaver-like sword, he's looking at it, it's like, Sasuke don't know. How are your wounds? Just dandy. Thanks be. They're not gonna be that, are they? They even patched up the hole in my gut. The doctors here are something else. I mean, sure, godly medicine and everything, but if you really were completely healed, why would you need the bandages? But so I'm thinking like that might hinder him more than he's realizing. And the guy's just kind of like, it's like, yeah, sounds good. You should have just stayed in bed. Oh God, Loki threatening. If you butt in here, you're really going to... And he's doing his little contortionist act. It's kind of like a sideward version of Boa's, like, stand and deliver kind of... You're beneath me, or whatever kind of thing that she does. No, wait, it's like... that she won't look down at you or whatever. Even if you're, like... Well, I forget how it goes. But anyway, let's see. You're really gonna die. Give me a break. You gods are all, my way or the highway. Where would he have learned that line? Like, everything's just gonna, or gotta go just like you want it to. Not gonna. It already is. Okay. Kondo-san. Oh, he finally has a name. Okay, so Cleaver Man is Kondo. He's just as I figured. One of those bad gods. Or bad god kind of guys. Oh. Is it alright if I cut him down? Okay, so little checker scarf here is that kind of... I don't know why I can't remember his name. Like, I remember part of the... It was like Rishin Ryu was his martial arts style. My brain just likes to forget everything when it comes to names. Yep. Okay, he's flexing on that sword there with the veins popping up. I'll give it nothing but my utmost. Okay, so they're just all gonna go full out? I mean, I guess they would have to. It's gods and they don't have the Volans with them. And Buddha's just kind of like, who are these guys? And Loki was going to attack, but Ibisu, being the upfront kind of guy that he is, upfront by his, he literally just puts himself up front. He doesn't really give a shit about anybody, it seems like. He's just like, you disrespected me. I'm the one who's taking the first strike. Sorry, bro. But could you just... Or could you let me snuff this shithead? God, the way he talked, I couldn't. He's still got the thing in his hand. What the hell? If I don't pay him back, I won't be able to sleep tonight. Ain't that right, Buddha? And Buddha's just like, fuck you. He was, motherfucker! With his fish gun. He's kind of going full gangster with it, but it's like cocked to the side. Which apparently does not help at all, like on a technical level or anything when it comes. It's just to look cool. I'll blow your fucking brains out. Oh, I missed the motherfucker. Okay, and Buddha is just kind of bullet timing this and dodging all of them. And those are like celestial level bullets, so I guess it really isn't much. Would it be much? I don't know. From like regular bullets to a normal human to celestial bullets to a celestial at that point. It hit the fountain, you jerk. Wait, is it melting? Everyone's just kind of like, you missed. Ibisu, where the hell were you aiming? They are melting the fountain. What the hell? You know you shouldn't be breaking stuff. What are you, a kid? What? He's really just putting you in a spot, Ibisu. You really should just calm down. What the hell? He dodged my piece at point blank. God, the way he talks just throws me off, I guess. No more. Like he just... Oh, someone grabbed his shoulder. Oh, that's just like your Buddha-kun. Look, he actually uses the Japanese term for a Buddha. Busuda? Here is opposed to his usual Saka. Okay. Or Shaka. Yeah, it's Shaka. Specifically, Gautama Buddha? Okay. You really ought to just... And he's got his arms... What is... He's opening voids in his hands. Okay. What is that? Some kind of claw-like blade on a chain. I can't say I've seen a weapon such as this. And he's got them coming out of both hands, so... Interesting. I mean, it looks cool. But to be honest, I'm just so used to like Loki from like the Marvel movies and universe, where it's like he uses little daggers and uses magic. So this is quite different than what I expected. So get lost. Okay, he's rushing in. Whose fucking arm is that? Quit it! Oh wait, it might be old Granddaddy Zeus. Probably exactly who it is. Good grief. Nope. It's Odin. This is actually kind of funny, really, because just last night, Saray and I watched Thor Ragnarok. Love the movie, by the way. And it's just like, yeah. So it's just kind of fun that we're getting like two Nordic gods here after just watching that movie. You're all so spirited, aren't you? Oh, wait, so I was right. It was Zeus. He's just so fucking short, I didn't notice him in the background. Which I could tell that was Zeus. Or not Zeus, but Odin. Now I'm getting them... I could tell that was Odin because of his silhouette and everything. And then, before you even scroll down, you can see his face in the next panel. But then you have to scroll all the way to the bottom to see Zeus. He's like Krillin versus Goku. Or more like... Given the height disparity, it's probably more like Krillin beside Piccolo. You're also spirited, aren't you? And he just busted up that garden even more. Gramps. And you were even brought the old man. I don't know what happened here, but given the current state of things... Well, you broke it more, Zeus. I'm very much displeased that you'd have a falling out. And Buddha's just kind of watching as the fountain continues to melt in the background. Also, sorry for any thunder in the background. That was part of the reason why this was delayed, due to background noises. Quit trying to start shit with each other all willy-nilly, you dumb motherfuckers. It's the bird. It's the black crow. No, motherfuckers! Caca! Nah. Anyway, it's absolutely outlandish that fellow gods would choose to quarrel now of all times. Whoa, look, Kondo-san. Those crows are talking. Oh, he's so happy. So cute. Huh? We're heaven's motherfucking executioners. The hell gives the likes of yous the right to... Ibisu's about to die, isn't he? I haven't turned the page, but after that line, I'm thinking... Who gives you the motherfucking rights? We's the motherfucking executioners up in this piece, ordained by the heavens. You ain't saying shits to us. And then it's like either Odin or Zeus is about to just lop his fucking head off. Let's see. Odin looking kind of creepy in this. It's like, you dare defy me, peon god of the heavens? That's enough! And he's just kind of like, the ground, I think, is breaking more, or is it just pressure? Maybe that was from Zeus's earlier attack. Everyone's kind of like a little like, oh, boy, that felt like a jolt there. He's still got the gun drawn on the dude. That's one intense aura. Oh, for a minute I thought the fountain had like fully dissolved, but it's still going. And Loki is sneezing. Is that because he's so used to this? That kind of took me out of the mood. Well, that's it for me. I'm going to go watch the match. See ya, Buddha-kun. More like he's trying to save his own ass because he doesn't want his dad killing him, I'm sure. Till next time. And Buddha's getting another sucker out. And he just kind of leaves angrily. Buddha pops the sucker in his mouth, and you got the seven lucky gods. I said heavens enough, and now they're leaving, it looks like. Never forget the traitors will receive divine punishment, says... A lot of their names I don't remember, but it was like Benny something. He's their leader. He's the one wearing the mask. Anyway. Ah, man. That was boring. Well, that's alright. So, Kondo's just kind of like on top of... What is your name, kid? What is that name? It's like I can vaguely see it in my head, but like... names. Sorry, folks. We're going back to our room to watch the match. What about you, Kojiro Dono? Yeah, I'm gonna head on back too. Ouch, I was putting on a bit of front. I fucking knew it. Okay. Sorry if your patrons struck their heads in stuck, not struck. Stuck their heads in where they shouldn't have. Watch the match. Watch the match, says the kid. Buddha's going over to Zeus. This is going to be interesting. Well, it looks like that scuffle. Scuffle's over. You best head back too. And let's not go starting so much trouble. Got it? Okay, Zeus is just kind of like, you will not start fights in the garden. And he's just kind of like, ha. Ha ha ha. Okay. Buddha's weird. Like, this is, like, I don't know Hindu Buddha all that well, or Hinduism Buddha all that well. So, like, is this kind of in step with, like, a modern version of the personalities from the historical mythological side of things, or what? Because like he's just kind of all over the place. Okay, he's still laughing. Ho? Foo-ho-ho! Okay, Zeus is joining him now. What the hell's going on? I think they're expecting Odin to join in. He doesn't look like he's going to, and the birds are just kind of like, uh-oh, he broke the sucker. He's pissed off. The only one who can push me around. In all heaven and earth. Okay, as he's walking past, and Odin's just kind of watching this, is me. Okay, that's quite the boast there. Okay. Good grief. I just don't know what to do about him. At any rate, Ragnarok isn't going quite as expected. Now is it, leader of the Norse? It's just twiddling that beard with that creepy eye, and then having like so many times, like you just see his eyes in shadow, but like when you get a half and half, it can be quite unnerving. Well then, I ought to get back to the arena. Watch the match. Watch the match. He's just like the kid. But yeah, it's not going quite as they planned. Right now, it's a stalemate. Fifth match is going on, and it could possibly go either way. I mean, unless Raiden like really pulls out all the stops, as he seemingly did last chapter. So let's see here. Lord Odin. What's the crow act? What's going on? Okay, his face has gone totally evil now. What the hell? The birds are like, ah! The flowers are dying. They're like being disintegrated. I don't remember what powers Odin has, if any, that are not just like regular beyond like what you typically see gods have. But, Heave ho, I'm back. Okay, so he's back in the, like the leader box or whatever that he had, and just, it's just a pile of rubble now. What I miss? Yeah, Ares is just kind of freaked out. It's like, that dude's got bigger muscles than me! One thing led to another, and well, oh no. What's her... Oh no. Wait. That's Shiva's hand. Exactly, and Zeus is just kind of like, what? Oh, okay. Exactly what you see. Okay, Shiva's about to lose one of his arms. I didn't think it was that bad. Oh, no, wait, to be honest, I actually thought it was kind of worse. Just, like, FYI. I thought, like, Raiden was going to be holding his arm when I saw the blood, and that was, like, my first thought. But I was like, no, we're not going to go to that level. This is more of what I figure might have gone on after my initial thought. But now I'm kind of wishing it was even more so. Like, can he regenerate that? Probably not. Good lord. The strongest god of destruction in heaven by a long shot. Just got his ass destroyed. Just got wrecked by mankind's own Raiden Tameman. And that was the end of the chapter, actually. Okay, that was considerably shorter than I thought it would be. Just make sure I did get everything right. Yeah, it was only 30 pages. Like, that's considerably shorter than what we've had recently. About a good 10 or more pages. Interesting. But, okay. So, the thing in the garden is resolved for now. But it does seem like Loki and Buddha will probably be butting heads quite a bit more. And we'll probably definitely get to see more of the 7 lucky gods as well, because they are the heaven's executioners after all. So, and they've deemed Buddha a traitor because of the whole thing with his affiliation, presumably. I mean, it's just the speculation that Loki had, but like we might as well just take it as fact at this point. That's how the Volland was made, was because of, I don't remember if it had a name, but like the two people like sacrificed themselves, and then the way that it's worded is that it like empowers one of them to their full potential, or it empowers a third individual. It could go either way with the way that it was worded, and I didn't quite get that. Let me know what you think. Is it just that they transfer all power to one of the individuals that sacrificed themselves, or what? But, so yeah, so that's the treacherous act from last chapter that was revealed, but, yeah, so we'll probably definitely see them again. That's no brainer there. Wondering what Odin's planning. I mean, like, the whole thing with Ragnarok is, like, I think he's, like, Odin in mythological terms, I think he dies, like, before Ragnarok starts, or that might be, like, one of the triggering factors. I can't quite recall. Presumably, if, Thor Ragnarok, the movie, is anything to, kind of keep up with, it's like he does die, spoilers, before the true Ragnarok begins, and like Thor had been having like visions and stuff prior to that in his dreams, so he didn't quite get it. No, we didn't really get to see like a lot of the things that happen normally with Ragnarok, so I thought that was weird about that movie, but yeah, so I'm guessing maybe because Ragnarok is going on and it's like a bit differently, maybe Odin's dying. I don't know. I may have to look up the actual myths and see what I can piece together, but yeah, not as much as I thought was going to be in this chapter, to be honest. I mean, there was some good back and forth with the banter going on, especially Ibisu being kind of like a high point of the chapter. Just like, who you motherfuckers think you is, and it's like they're literally the kings of their pantheons, you idiot. Like, you would think he would know. Because, I mean, they're supposed to be heaven's executioners, but is that across all, theologies and everything, or is that just in, like, a Japanese context? Because otherwise you would think, like, Odin or Zeus or, who's some of the others? Let's see. I can't think of any others really at the moment. Would have probably sent, a traitor or so, in the long herald past at some point to them, if they were like the overall executioners. It's like, have this person killed by order of the king. Okay, there we go. Okay, kill him. Ibisu, what? You said kill him? It's like, we didn't put down the top. Damn, I knew I forgot something. Now I gotta clean up all this blood. Or something like that. I don't know. I could see that. That's just me going on a weird, like, scene tangent. But yeah, like, so it's kind of weird that he wasn't aware of who they were. It could just be his cockiness just totally blinds him to the situation, or the fact that, like, the last time he may have saw them, they were quite a bit younger. But you would think having two damn crows on your shoulders would probably indicate, oh, that's Odin. And, like, seeing Zeus's power and everything, like, have they not been watching the Ragnarok fight up to this point? He was literally in round 2, and, like, presumably his whole, like, muscularity, like, Master Roshi is like a signature of him, especially in probably recent millennia. So, why wouldn't you be aware of this? But, whatever. It is what it is. I'm just assuming Ibisu is an idiot. Or it's just been a while since he saw them, but even then, like, as I pointed out, that has some bits of doubt. But yes, let me know your thoughts and opinions on why Ibisu might be an idiot, or other reasons why he would make such a statement against those two, of all people. Also, what'd you think of Loki's weapon? I thought it was interesting. Definitely not what I was expecting. I was thinking more cloak and dagger kind of stuff, but, sicklish blades on chains, that's always fun. Um, but yes, so let me know what you thought about that. Also, the final bit with Shiva being a bit disarmed. Yes, I love it. But yeah, with my first thoughts, I almost thought he was going to just literally be missing an arm and it was going to be held, and like that was just the blood dripping off of it and everything. You think, oh no, he just got injured and enough to bleed. It's like, no, he didn't. But yeah. So you think Raiden's gonna get in more good hits or before Shiva like takes him to the streets, and really tries to destroy him, and then maybe it'll be a bit more back and forth. Or is this going to be more of a one-sided fight, as it seemingly kind of has been? I mean, Raiden didn't seem to be having problems when the fight first started, and now that he's like fully unlocked his absolute potential, it's like he seemingly is getting in even more damage on Shiva. So, is Shiva going to have to use divine powers? Or is he just going to, like, just keep brawling and seemingly lose because of that? Who knows? But let me know your thoughts on that and anything else that I may or may not have caught on to. Check out my other content, see what you like, suggest things for the future. The links down below for all my social media so that you can stay in the loop for my content and also have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch where I do gaming, and I'll tweet it out when I go live. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Keishlings, disarming a god.